Hi Gemini, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com, and this is your monthly forecast for October 2012. Geminians, we start this month with a lovely Mercury trine, and it's trining Pluto, which is going to be affecting your fourth house, and the focus is on your home. There seems to be a lot of change, a lifestyle change. It seems to be a lot of you are looking at where you live, with whom you share the space, how it is that you share the space, and there seems to be a lot of focus on renovation, on real estate, on property, and it also has to do with your parents, with the focus being on your father. So there could be whether it is that you're leasing or you're selling property, or whether it is that your parents are moving with you or you are moving with them, or it's a temporary situation wherein that you have older guests who are like your parents who are moving in with you. There seems to be a lot of movement in the beginning of the month. Also, if you've had issue with one of the parents, I would say, if this is again speaks of a childhood issue that you've had with one of your parents, and it indicates a father, it's a great time to be bridging that gap. It's a great time for healing. It's a great time for communication, because there seems to be a great receptivity at the other end. You will be heard in the right context, very well. Also, there seems to be a lot of a lot of ideas, a lot of clarity, a lot of mental clarity in your mind. I think after a long time, you will be quite clear about as to where it is that you want your work to go, how it is that you want to see it get manifested, how it is that you um, or to what scale really you would like your work to be. This is also a time where you will be telling somebody some home truth, and this could. Uh, this has to do, I think, with more so your personal relationship than with your professional, and or you could be told some home truths as well, and it could be slightly unpleasant. You are going to feel quite upset about what it is that you have been told, and the universe is suggesting that this is really an experience that you need to go through, Geminians. I think you need to be told, because for quite some time you seem to be having the ostrich syndrome of burying your head in the sand, and you know not looking at things really for what they are. And somewhere has been this whether it has been um, just a thought in your head, or it's just an image that you carry in your mind, which you have now over a period of time started even believing in it and thinking that yes, that is what the real thing is. um, it's really a perception of how it is that you would want your ideal work scenario to be. And it's really a good time to be looking at things and accepting things, especially whether it is your personal or it is your work environment, as to how it really is, or what it actually will be. This also speaks about looking at the root cause of as to how it is and why it is that things are happening in a certain way. So I would say that it has to do with reaction to your parents, how it is that you have been with them, how it is that you have been behaving with them. And now it's when it is a there's some amount of focus on your eighth house as well, Gemini, and so that's a house of transformation. So you have a with this transit, you have a fourth and a eighth, which is the home and the transformation. It is really asking you to change now. Let go of old patterns, let go of the way that you have been used to operating with your parents in a certain way, or behaving or reacting or assuming things in a certain way, or even in a closest relationship, even at a work relationship. There, um, it, it's really urging you, or rather, I would say it's pushing you now to change. Also, it's a great time for healing. So, like I said, that it's a great time to not just at your personal space but also at your professional space. Things that have been bothering you for quite some time, and things which you have been unable to communicate, your feelings, your emotions, which you have been unable to communicate. This is a great time for you to be putting things down, literally on a paper, on a black and white, and say as to how it is that you really feel. It's a, Geminians, with this starting of this month, I really see a new you moving into a new plane. It's like a, I wouldn't say a second chance at life or at love, really, but you're sort of redoing a lot of stuff at this time, and it's quite, I think it's quite beautiful, because you have all these years been operating out of a space wherein that you thought that this is how life is, and these are how things are going to be. And now with this huge shift of planets, you are sort of getting to redo a lot of stuff, and which has to do again with your old set patterns. And of course the key is with you, Geminians. You need to change. You must change. You must be very receptive to change, not just in your mind but also in implementing it. Mid-month, that is around the 16th, Mercury enters your fifth house, and that's a great place. And Mercury is going to be bringing again its entire support as far as communication is concerned, and as far as creativity is concerned. So you're going to be quite, there's going to be a heightened sense of creativity. You are going to be feeling quite innovative. You're going to be brimming with ideas. So you're going to be having thoughts to resolve old problems. You could also find that your children are giving you a lot of happiness. They're making you happy, and you feel quite content. There's a sense of fulfillment that has not been there in your life, I would say, for quite some time. But when you look around yourself now, you feel quite content. There is some amount of romance, there's some amount of dating that is there at this point of time. I think some of you could be meeting somebody quite interesting and quite wonderful. And while the last few months have indicated that it is, somebody who's quite eclectic and eccentric, but this month it really speaks of somebody quite lovely coming into your lives, and could be quite conventional. So you could actually meet that person in your college library, or you could meet the person in your college canteen, or even at your workplace. So it's not going to be your art museum or your theater, but it is going to be more at a conventional place. I think a lot of you will also enjoy playing the dating game this month. There is a lot of mental stimulation that is going to be there, and you're going to be seeking a lot of mental exchange. I think somewhere for Geminians, really the love or the sex really lies in the head, and the more mentally stimulating the conversation or the person is, the more exciting Geminians find the other person to be. So it's a great month, again, for those of you who are single and available. It's a great month to be flirting. It's a great month to be dating. It's a great month to be interacting, socializing, meeting up with people, with very interesting people. And you will be, also the universe is suggesting that you will be open to experiences. You will be not, hopefully, I would say, for a lot of you, not really moving with a prejudiced or a preconceived notion as to how it is that a relationship or a certain, rather even an evening, should commence, or rather writing the entire script for the day. The last week is brilliant for studying, writing, broadcasting, applying for admissions, submitting your thesis paper, for broadcast, advertising. I think it's a wonderful time for you to be reaching out to your clients, to putting up your ideas, your presentations. It's a great time for you, those of you who have been trying to get admissions into universities, to apply for grants, to apply for admissions, and for I would say for a lot of you who have been who are there in the creative world and have been thinking for the longest. Again, I won't say for a break really, but I think it will be one of your best creative phases. So, overall, a great month, Geminians. You're going to be feeling very witty and humorous. Have a great September. I'll see you again in October, and thank you so much for watching.